Exposure to a foreign language. What is the best way to learn a language? Well, if you ask anyone, chances are they'd say, go to the country. Well, why would they say go to the country? Because you get exposure to the foreign language. You get exposure to the culture. You get exposure to the music, to the sounds, to the taste, to the food, to the magazines and everything. You're exposed to the native speakers. But if you think about it, we have that right here. And what we're trying to do is take advantage of that. It doesn't mean, though, necessarily that just because someone goes to a country that they're going to learn the language. Because take, for example, my friend Carrie. We were both in Korea at the same time. We both went to learn Korean. She's from Australia. But she went and stayed by herself in an apartment, and she was only hanging out with Americans, and she was only practicing English. She was only going to Itaewon in Seoul that speaks, a lot of English in that area. So she wasn't offering herself that environment of maximum exposure. But we can do this in a classroom. All we have to do is take our native language skills, our culture, any sort of cultural exposure, and force it, and really force ourselves as teachers, force the students to create that environment of maximum exposure.